Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends unofficial reveal video. I could not skip this. I wanted to post it yesterday, but it's been a crazy weekend, all kinds of plans. But here we go. Today we're going to look at this Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin figure, which has not been officially revealed unless I'm mistaken. I don't remember seeing this before. I gotta give a shout out to Rectangular. That's where I pulled these images from. If you check out his page, you'll see where he had gotten the images from. He compiled them together from a couple different users. So I cannot not talk about this figure over here. I'm very excited for it. And if my voice sounds a little bit weird, I was at the NoFX show at the Cow Palace last night. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. But first, if you're trying to get your action figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So obviously, just by looking at the packaging over here, and I don't know how this got, out there to the public. I bet, it's a factory quote-unquote defect from the rip on the front of it. I don't know. But it looks like a really good-sized glider for this figure. I don't know about the concept image, but the figure itself seems to really look like Willem Dafoe to me. This image right here has the most information on it, right? You can see that the glider will have a function where I guess the wings can move up and down. We have that same clear stand that we've seen a whole bunch of times before, which I think started with the Star Wars Black Series, right? Or a speeder. I think it was the speed bike or the Han Solo and Carbonite, one of those two. He's going to have interchangeable heads, the hoodie, pumpkin bomb, Goblin goggles. It looks like an incredible figure with loads of detail all over it. That's a concept image right there on the side, which again doesn't look like Willem Dafoe's face for some reason there. But over here, when you look at this image, it does look like Willem Dafoe. And I gotta say, I love how this looks. I love how the colors are mixed up over here. The proportions look really good to me. I'm pretty excited about this figure, man. We all love the Green Goblin in No Way Home. Like, he was the star of the show, right? And then you could see they actually snuck in a shot of the figure inside right over there. And, from this image, it's hard. You can't really see a whole lot, but you can see enough to where it looks like a pretty good Green Goblin figure. Nice and shiny and everything. And I think there's enough sculpt layered on top of this guy to break up any potential marbling we might see. Because whenever they use that metallic plastic, because it looks like metallic green plastic is being used here, we get those swirls and stuff. But like with this, with a bunch of sculpted parts on top of it or sculpted detail with paint applications on it, like what you're seeing on the shins and the knee pads, it's like this is broken up enough to where I don't think that's going to be a major issue. Hopefully it's not, it's too early to tell, but damn, it looks really, really good. I'm very excited for this figure. And then you can see on the back of the packaging right over here, once again, because this is the most telling image, I think. And it looks like it's going to really look like Willem Dafoe to me. And it looks like it's going to be a badass piece. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Probably closer. Deluxes are running closer to $50 these days, right? And then you get the Sony upcharge and you get the Disney upcharge. So I don't know. I hope it's not more than $50. Is $50 even too much? You know what I mean? Like, is it? I'm just trying to guess what it's actually going to be and then guess what I hope it's going to be. So I guess it could possibly be like $65, but I'm hoping it's like no more than $50. So we'll see. And forgive me if I can't remember off the top of my head. My brain has been rattled. I had an incredible time at the NoFX show last night. One of my favorite bands of all time. I first started listening to them when I was in high school, man. And I've seen them play so many freaking times. And I just couldn't believe that this is their last show that I was going to see. I was in the pit for at least half the time. I was there with my wife, lovely Charlita One was with me, along with my brother, Gordotron, and our friend, Original Gangster. And shout out to I'm in Trouble for hooking it up with the tickets for my brother and my friend. And then shout out to Nathan and Mike, ran into them at the show too. Shout out to Jeremiah Tennis from the Has-Beens. It was really fun time running into people and having a great time at the show, and all the brothers and sisters in the pit going crazy the whole time. Like, it was a fantastic show. I had an incredible time. From here, I'm gonna go to a rehearsal. There's a saxophone player named Sam Morrison who played with Miles Davis. Like, he didn't just play once with Miles Davis. He was in the Miles Davis band, and we're working on this rehearsal. It's going to be like very Bitches Brew album, that kind of era of Miles Davis's style of playing that we're going to jump into. So very excited about that. Got my jazz thing going on, got my and punk thing going on all in one weekend. Very exciting time. Very crazy weekend. Aftershock is in a couple weeks. Very much looking forward to that. But anyway, stay tuned for more. I will have a review up on the channel soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Peace.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Shot.